Run, river, run, run through the hills. Run, river, run to the sea. Run, river, run to your place beneath the sun. Run, river, run over me.
Hi, welcome to Be My Guest. This is Jan Lewis, and our guest today is from Southbridge, Carla Delacruz. Welcome, Carla.
Hi, how are you?
And she is the co-founder and president of the Wellstorm, Inc. I read about this in Worcester Business Journal.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, tell us about what it is.
Yeah, sure. So it is a nonprofit organization that was established by myself and Yesenia Arroyo. So we're the co-founders. We actually met in Springfield, Mass, where we got our Masters of Social Work there. We found out that we had a lot of similarities, and which was homelessness, food insecurity, and mental health issues within our own personal lives. So that bonded us even more. And then as we began talking, we were like, we would like to bring resources like this to our community. Right. And that's where the Wellstorm was created.
The name Wellstorm. What is that? What made you think of that?
So we were thinking that we all go through certain storms before we become well.
I got it. Okay.
So that's where we became the Wellstorm.
For a little while, I was misspelling it. I thought Wellstrom, like a company.
Yeah,
like
a lot of people say that.
Wellstorm. Now, how long has it been in existence when you founded it?
Yeah, we established in 2021.
Yeah.
So
it's a baby.
It's a baby.
and it's in Southbridge.
Yeah.
And you started it in Springfield.
Yeah, no, we started in Southbridge.
You started in Southbridge.
Yeah, we started in Southbridge. We do plan to expand, so eventually Springfield might be an option, actually. Yeah. Right now, we're concentrating on food insecurity. Yeah. So our first endeavor is the Bridge Fridge, which is a community fridge that's 24/7 access to give the community free access to food. So we have a fridge, an upright freezer, and a pantry that's located outside of the Renaissance Medical Group.
Right in Southbridge?
Right in Southbridge, Massachusetts.
Did they see what you wanted to do and decided to have you right there?
Yeah, so they're our hosts. They've been very gracious. They've been, so part of having a community fridge is we need electricity. Yeah. And our host, Renaissance Medical Group, pays for the electricity. They gave us a spot. They had parking spots, and they gave away those parking spots just so we could put our enclosure there. Yeah. So far since October 3rd, which was our grand opening, we've served over close to 300 individuals that have come and grab food and grab what they need. Yeah. And the difference between us and other community fridges is that we do offer cat and dog food as well.
You're kidding.
No, we really do. Yeah, and because I feel like if you're struggling and you have a pet, they're not getting what they need either. So not only do we provide food for ourselves, but we provide food for our furry friends.
I think years ago, it's just awful to think of. I heard that some seniors who were on, were they sharing cat food with their cat, or was it their tuna fish with the cat? I don't know what it was, but it was just horrible.
Yeah.
And with the prices of food right now are high. Okay.
Yes.
So that's going to make it even more difficult, obviously, for a lot of the people who are barely scraping by to begin with.
Exactly.
So how did you get the word out about it?
So a lot of social media, a lot of going out and networking, flyers to like local supermarkets, libraries, just anyone we talked to. We were talking about the community fridge. Yeah. It's been rough because when you first start out as a nonprofit, a lot of places that do give funding require you to be on your own for at least a good 3 years. Oh, yeah. So sometimes when you're so new, you kind of have to give out of your own pocket to keep it going, which is tough, especially if for someone like Yesenia and I, because we're social workers, and of course we want to give back to our community, but it does get tough when we have to also contribute, but we do it because we care and we want to see this grow and we want to have longevity. So we're happy it's there and it's working so far, and the community has been respectful, has been taking what they need. And the beauty of it is that we have cameras in there, so we could hear and see like when people are going, taking, and while I was there actually cleaning, because we have 2 people go each day to clean the fridge and freezer. And that's to check the temperature, that's to keep it nice and clean and organized, check expiration dates. While I was there was a dad and his son grabbing food, and he was super excited because there was frozen pizzas in there.
Yeah.
And the dad noticed he was trying to take maybe 2 or 3, and he's like, "No, son, we could only take 1 because we have to share with others."
Exactly.
And the little boy looked at him. He's like, "You're right, Daddy."
Yeah.
And so of course when I'm hearing this, I'm like, "Oh
yeah,
my
you're
God!"
Like you're tearing up.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Just take it."
Oh.
But it's been great because a lot of people think that just because it's not monitored 24/7, that people are just gonna take. But so far, everybody's been very respectful,
Very good, yeah.
taking what they need, and they work with each other to make this grow. So we've had even partners, business partners throughout that are filling the fridge for us, and that's what it's all about. It's about mutual aid and having different organizations stop in and do a fridge fill or give us gift cards to the grocery stores or drop off donations,
The churches are they cooperating too?
Yeah, churches have been great too. So
are you the only source in Southbridge?
We do have 2 food pantries, but the reason we wanted to bring it there is because the food pantries are usually limited hours.
Yeah.
So that creates a barrier for people that are working during the day, because they usually close around, I think, 5 o'clock, and they may have some little odd hours here and there, but it wasn't helpful as much. So the community fridge that we brought in is open 24/7.
Oh my God.
So you could go there after work, you could go there at 8 p.m. at night, you could go there at 10 p.m. at night.
But who's mad at 2 or 3 in the morning? How do you get a volunteer to sit there?
You don't. That's the thing. It's not monitored. It's basically, it looks like a little shed.
Yeah.
And inside the shed there's 3 doors. You open them up, and that's where you'll see the fridge, the upright freezer, and the pantry.
Sure.
So, and then the cat and dog food is on the opposite end.
Sure.
So anyone could go you could go right now there, open it up, take what you need, close it back, and leave.
It. It reminds me of those, what are those little, they're popping up everywhere, those little mini libraries on people's lawns?
That's the same concept.
Did that sort of
that's
that part of your concept?
That's the same concept right there. Yeah, so this is not new. It's something that's nationwide. There's community fridges in Brazil, in California, in Texas. There's some in Worcester.
Yeah.
There's some in Boston. So it's all over the place. It's just we didn't have one in our area. So I wanted to bring one in our area.
Did you say you went to college in Springfield?
I did.
I grew up in Wilbraham.
Oh wow! Okay.
My grandchildren. Thought I was going to say, but anyway, I remember in years and years ago, a friend of mine went into a pantry in Whitensville. Mm-hmm. And was looking around, and outdated canned food. She went to the elderly lady who was sitting there, I guess a volunteer, and she said, "Can't do that. That people go." Well, the lady said, "Beggars can't be choosers."
Oh no!
Ooh, I got on the phone and contacted, I think, 2 of the ministers or whatever, and got the word out that no, this can't go on. You can't just risk poisoning people just because you're too lazy to check the dates. So that's also important to people who donate. God bless them, because check the doggone date.
It is.
Would you take it? Would you eat it?
Exactly, and that's what we say. Bring things that you would feed your family. And that's why we have volunteers every single day. We check exactly what you're saying. We check the canned goods. We make sure there's no expirations, expired items, because I know I wouldn't want to feed my family that. No. So why would someone else?
And bread. Do you have bread there?
We do.
Okay,
we put it in the fridge though.
Yeah, because I've seen mold and it's really gross. It's like a greenish blue.
Yeah, no, we would throw that out if that was the case. We try not to put anything. I even we've gotten donations, I think, from farms, and they have fruits and vegetables, and the ones that look so we throw them out. We keep things fresh and clean, and we want to make sure that they go there and they feel good about what they're taking. The other thing is that they don't have to come and share their ID with us. They don't
Yeah.
have to show their social security card. So this is for everyone. And, it could be for someone that's working 9 to 5 and struggling to make ends meet. Well, now you have an option that you could go get milk, you could go get eggs, you can go get fresh
What
produce.
about baby formula? No, yes?
They could donate. They definitely could donate that. Right now we have actually baby food in our bins.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's people that brought diapers, toiletries, anything that you could think of that maybe you have a bunch in your cabinet and you're like, oh, I'm really not going to use this.
Yeah.
As long as they're not expired, they could drop it off anytime.
I know that my son, when he was a baby, the price of formula.
Yeah.
Thank God, well, we were part of WIC. Now, has WIC joined in with you too?
WIC has been wonderful. They've been donating things too. When we first opened up, they gave us bulk food items.
Yes.
So they've been wonderful. Yeah, the ones they're in town.
Carla, where are you located and how can they get a hold of you?
Yeah. So we are located at the Renaissance Medical Group, which is 11 Saundersdale Road in Southbridge, Mass. And our email is info@thewellstorminc.org, or you can reach us at 774-318-6989.
Now, the only thing I remember about Southbridge is that didn't there used to be a big Salvation Army thrift shop, or is it still there?
I don't think. I don't remember seeing it anymore.
I'm thinking of Providence, Rhode Island, but to me, I don't know if God, it's been years. You go Route 16, you go through Douglas and Webster.
Yeah.
Is Southbridge the next one? No.
We're next to like Charlton, Oxford.
Oh, you're more out that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because from this area, we'd probably go up Central Turnpike.
Yeah.
And just keep going straight, and you hit Oxford, where that Market Basket, the newer Market.
Yep.
Okay,
I know
now
Market
got you.
Basket.
Now, so you're in Southbridge, but you cover that territory too.
Yeah, we could cover anywhere in Massachusetts, to tell you the truth.
Oh,
so yeah.
You brought some information with you. What did you bring?
I just wanted to make sure I remembered everything. That's all. That's the only reason why I brought it. I
Be
just
sure to
wanted to make
post it
sure.
downstairs on the bulletin boards.
Yeah, we can.
Definitely.
Yeah, I can leave that. It's actually our PowerPoint that we usually talk about, when we give presentations. So I'm more than happy to leave that because they could check it out and
Everyone's welcome.
see it. Yeah,
Even people in
everyone.
Upton, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. A lot of people might not be able to transportation. Too bad we don't have a bus system.
Yeah. I mean, if anyone's interested in doing something actually here, we could do that as well, as long as there's volunteers that would man it, because we need people that are willing to volunteer their time. We need people that know carpenters, because we need a carpenter to build the shed.
Yeah.
We need donations of a fridge or a freezer if needed. It could just be a fridge and a pantry and that's it.
Yeah.
We need a location where we could put it. So if individuals want to volunteer and do something here, we could bring it here.
What's the Renaissance Center? Is that a medical group?
Yeah, they have they have a little bit of everything there. They have it's like a senior center. So they have like a gym for them. They do a lot of holistic things with them. They even have doctors for them. So it's a little bit of everything. A pharmacy.
And this is for the seniors.
And this is seniors. So the seniors are able to access the food as well while they're there and get what they need. Yeah.
Now, so there's no person to person where somebody walks in and then they take down your information. You just go to the thing and you take what
you
is
just take what you need.
honor system.
Pretty much. It's an honor system.
Yeah.
But we are asking for people to leave some sort of demographics because in order for us to get funding through the town, they want to make sure that we're getting individuals that are grabbing the food and I think they just want to know what town you're in.
Sure.
If you're a single family or a family of 4, they just want to know a little demographics so that way they could give us money so we could fill the fridge. So we do have papers there ready available with a lock box where they could put their information, and they're not asking for their names or phone numbers or anything like that.
The Renaissance Center.
The Renaissance
Instead of
Medical
calling it a
Group.
senior center.
Yeah.
Now,
The
we have a
Renaissance.
brand new, it's going to be called the Community Center.
Oh, okay.
Being built right now up the street.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the library, which is downstairs. Well, that'll be the library, a new home for that senior center, and a playground, I believe, for the children.
Wow.
So, we've been waiting for this for quite a while.
That's
but
amazing.
you know what? Once that gets done,
community fridge.
we should. I should make a note of connecting you with the director.
Yes, that would be amazing.
This is a great idea. We're talking with Carla Delacruz, and she is the co-founder and president of the Wellstorm Inc. Not Wellstrom, Wellstorm Inc. And she came up with this idea with a friend she went to college with, right? Mm-hmm. And this was in 2021?
Yeah, that's when we got established, yeah.
Yeah, and that is a task because you got to reach people who might not normally think about it. And was it a challenge to get people to say, hey, okay, we'll take part in it?
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, I think the town didn't understand it, but once we talked things through, they were all for it. They wanted it there. They knew that there was a need, and they knew that it would benefit the community. Mm-hmm. So I think that's all it is. It's letting people know that, hey, this has been done before. Yeah. And it's an actual thing that we could do to help everyone in the community. Like, we just had turkeys delivered today.
You're kidding?
Yeah, like big 10 to 12-pound turkeys. Yes.
You have stuffing and stuff like that?
So we put them all in our freezers, and in like 30 minutes, they were gone. Like that.
So you're getting the word out.
I'm getting the word out. People are going and donating and sending us pictures saying, hey, we just donated this. And the cameras, as soon as we looked at the cameras, people were grabbing and taking.
So when you donate, do they obviously you got to check the dates out.
Yes.
I found out you can't always count on the donator to check that.
Yeah. No, we have, that's another thing. With the partnership that we have, we have people there at the Renaissance Medical Group that help us. Okay. So they go out there and they're like, oh, there's a donation. Let me run out there and help you guys and make sure that there's something. Because, I work full-time. Jasenia works full-time, so... Yeah. We do need their assistance. And
Carla, what's the number again that they can get in contact with you?
Sure, it is. Let me make sure I got the right number.
And your address.
Yes. So it is 774-318-6989. And then our email is info@thewellstorminc.org. And we are located at 11 Saundersdale Road in Southbridge, Massachusetts.
So coming from this area, would people just get on... trying to think again. Go up to Oxford and cross over, or go up to...
Yeah, they could go through Oxford.
Go straight through Webster and end up...
They could do either or.
Either one.
Tell you. So, yeah.
Is there a limit on family members that you're feeding, or no?
No. It's take what you need, and it's honor system. So it's... like I said, so far all the families that have gone have just taken what they need and left things behind because they know this is for everyone and not just like one household.
Probably a lot of the social services get the word out.
They
too.
do.
Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm,
that's
they really do.
I was just thinking about something. Fundraising.
Yes.
Do you need help with that?
We do. So, like, for example, if Upton, since you're so far from us, if you can't come and volunteer, you could have like fundraising at your jobs, or you could get gift cards for us. You could do a food donation, and maybe we could pick it up if you guys don't want to bring it out there. We'll try to make it as easy as possible, because the more funding we get, the better it is, and the more we can grow. We could be in Upton next year. Who knows? We could be in Oxford. We could be in Webster. We could be all over to help everyone.
Are you in Worcester?
So Worcester has about 6 fridges right now.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's through the WOO fridges. Is what they're called. So if they go online and just put WOO fridges, they'll find all their different fridges that they have. And the founder is Maria Ravelli, and she's actually been essential because she was the one that started it in Worcester, and then she gave us the outline of how to go about doing ours. So she's been amazing to us. So
how do you get yourself scheduled to in front of maybe a large corporate or meetings, that type of thing, to give presentations about fundraising?
Yes, that's what we do.
Do you do that?
Yeah, we do that. So if they want that, we could do that to anywhere here. We could do it through Zoom. We could come in person, whatever they need, so that way their full company knows who we are, what we do, and what we're all about.
I bet UMass Medical would love to hear about this. Have you connected with their PR place?
Not yet.
Don't overlook that, because they are, outside of if you go to Boston, they are it in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You can go to Boston too, but you've got a huge source of people at UMass, and people come from all. I've seen plates in their garage from all over the country.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're people visiting sick people, visiting a certain doctor or specialist, but whatever it is, you have like almost like a captive audience over there.
I know.
And it's good that the social workers over there know about you, because people even come from Southbridge or right over the lines. And so that would be really. How about the other medical people in Southbridge? Do they know?
So Harrington Hospital, actually, they are actually working with us to open up our second fridge in Southbridge. So we're really excited about that partnership, and so hopefully TBD, but hopefully soon. We'll see.
How about the Southbridge Library? Do you have an ad up there?
So we've done things. They've actually collected food for us too.
Good.
So they've been great with us too. The library has been amazing.
That's good. That's so important. I can't get over that, to the Renaissance Center.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us again. It's basically a senior center. It's in Southbridge.
Yeah, it's in Southbridge.
What do they do?
So they do a little bit of everything. So they have exercise classes. They do mindfulness classes. They get fed breakfast, lunch. They bring them. They have a bunch of like vans, so they bring them sometimes out on trips.
Yeah.
They have doctors there. They have social workers
I love
there.
that part about the doctors being right there.
The doctors, it's like a one-stop shop for them. Like, if you're sick, you could go see the doctor. If you need prescriptions, you could get prescriptions there.
How long has it been there?
I believe it's been a while now, a couple years.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, so they have one in Worcester too.
Yeah.
And then they have one in Southbridge, and I believe they're opening two. They have one in Springfield, but they're going to be opening another one in Springfield, so it will be two in
Are
Springfield.
the doctors, I think Harrington is part of UMass.
It is.
There. So
It
are the
is.
doctors coming in from UMass, you think, at Renaissance?
I'm not 100% sure,
Yeah.
but they're definitely MDs, so.
I think this is awesome. Do you ever have doctors come to you or connect with you people and say, how can we get the word out in our office?
Yeah.
Go to their doctor's waiting room?
Yeah.
Getting
I
that
know.
word?
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's the what we try to do. We try to set up meetings. We try to get the word out as much as possible, because word of mouth, it travels, I'm telling you. So we are always willing to make presentations anywhere, and spread the word, because again, that's how we grow.
Yeah. Have you been on WCCA in Worcester yet? That's their cable station.
No, but we've been in the Southbridge cable stable.
Because
cable station.
As a publicist, I help people get out there.
Yeah.
There are so many places where you can appear.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do you work at another job during the day?
I do.
What do you do?
So I actually work for UMass Medical School.
Oh, my God. You're probably thinking, Jan doesn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Well, God bless you. What department are you in?
So I work for the Office of Student Life, and I'm the case manager of what we call the coaching program. So I'm the coach for the medical students, the nursing students, and the biomedical science students.
Yeah, I swear to God, I don't know where they're going to find more space for one more building over there. But it's like,
they made it happen, though.
yeah, I think that what's it called? What's that center for? It's a juvie lockup.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Kinda
It's still there.
Could they kind of like put that somewhere else in a nice area, but take over that part too? Because I look at it, I'm like, we just had something built at the medical school, and then I'm looking again, I'm like, oh my God, they fit something over like this.
Yeah, they just did the veterans.
Right there near the
right
ACC
next
building.
To,
I don't you work at UMass. Oh my God. Have you and your partner been able to get the word out at UMass?
I mean, some people know. So I also was not. I got awarded for the 40 under 40 of the Worcester Business Journal.
Yes, that's probably where I saw that.
So a lot of people from UMass know me because they went to UMass to talk to them about me and what I do. So
Yeah.
like I know it's out there,
Yeah.
but I haven't physically gone to like someone and said, "Hey, can you support us?"
So would you have the time personally
Mm-hmm.
to go to the different area cables, to appear at what's your time limit?
So it depends. So that's why I'm strategic with my planning.
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah.
it depends. If I'm full with students, then I try to find a balance, and I try to do things like after work if I can. But if I can't, then I just have to take vacation or personal time in order to do a lot of these things that you're referring to.
So you've gotten the word out to the social workers at UMass, right?
Yeah, they know.
That there's a psychology department too, which it probably would help.
Yeah.
There's so many places to get the word out
Yeah.
over there.
I know.
Families coming in with their children in the Children's Medical Center of the UMass Medical.
Exactly.
And they, we're going to have to wrap this. This has been really enlightening. We've been talking with Carla Delacruz. She's the co-founder and president of the Wellstorm, Inc. organization. It's great. It's open 24 hours a day, and it's a food and
Pantry.
dairy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Honor system,
Yeah.
and you go down there to Southbridge, and I think that is absolutely. And she already works at UMass. I'm telling you, you got a Wellstorm. You got a lot of people there. Well, you know that. I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
I do.
The WCCA plugged them a little. I had a show at WCCA years ago, and I'm sure they would not say no to you coming on. That would be if you have the time.
Yeah.
How are you doing all this?
Yeah.
And you have 2 little children.
And I have 2 little kids. Yeah.
Do you live in the area?
I do live in Southbridge, so it's
Yeah.
I do what I can.
Yeah.
If I can't do it, then I can't do it. But of course, my priority is UMass because that's my primary job. And, but anything extra, I love volunteering my time. I love being out there in the community. So any little time that I could give, I do.
You're
So.
a good speaker, so you're already
Thank
shooing into
you.
giving presentations.
Thank you.
Oh, what about the patient advocates up at UMass? Do they know?
That I'm not sure. I haven't talked to
They've
them.
helped me a couple times. Nothing bad happened. It's just that if I had a hard time getting through to some doctor's office, they helped me on that. That's a great group.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you, Carla, for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
We get the word out about this.
Yes.
We'll see you next time about Be My Guest.
Riding on a shooting star, heading out toward a dream. Tomorrow's even closer than it seems.